The state has made it impossible to fail children. Why?
Yeah, again, when you take away consequences, people don't do work. I mean, it's so simple. What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. As I've said before, women have a tendency to take easy jobs, where men have a tendency to take hard jobs. Men will take the hard jobs, they won't complain. Women will take the easy jobs and they will complain. So today we're reacting to women talking about how bad teaching is now. They say teaching is awful now. So let's see what the women have to say.
This comes off of a video where someone's talking about how kids are not able to read. And you state, between No Child Left Behind, the inclusion classes, general parenting, and non-parenting, it has made teaching impossible. Please tell me how you ought to reach every child in a class when you have 5 different reading levels. I'm a retired middle school teacher, 8th grade, and let me tell you something, this is so true. I could have kids who are on a 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade reading level. Yet the curriculum I have is at an 8th grade level. So it's my job as a teacher to try to differentiate that instruction for them.
Why a lot of kids need to be held back in school. I don't even think it should be by age. I think it should be by how fast you can learn the material.
While at the same time having the expectation when they take these state tests that they can still take the test, which is at an 8th grade level, to pass that test. All of these things are very true. Very true. The system needs an overhaul. You need smaller class sizes. You need resources.
I think we just need to switch out women and put in men. I think it would solve a lot of problems.
You need to have more than one teacher in a classroom teaching these kids. But those things aren't going to happen because those things require money.
What are the average class sizes? Because my average, when I was in pre-K to 8th, I had 30 kids in my class, I think up to 32. And it was fine in America. Pre-K through 8 and high school. Let's see. And in high school, I think the class sizes might have even been smaller for me, like 20. Pre-K 15 to 7. Okay, I don't think 30 kids is that bad. I mean, that's like what I grew up with, and that was fine. I mean, I can read. My multiplication tables are kind of shaky to beat. Maybe I should have had a bigger class. I don't know. Oh, wait, whoops.
What the system is doing and trying to have teachers do is unrealistic. And I
think it's probably realistic. I think she's just not good. Get good, you know?
One reason why some of these kids can't read. This comes off of a video where someone's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. 27 seems fine. All right, let's see.
25 at any grade level has to be damn near impossible. Teachers, how are you teaching here in 2025, whether that's elementary school, middle school, or even, yes, high school? In the AI era, in the parents not willing to be parents at home era, in the era where kids are suffering, say in 4th grade even, with spelling, with writing, with daily life essential skills. How are you teachers doing it? Honestly, y'all have the toughest job in the world right now. I don't know how these teachers, how y'all are getting up every day to do this when you are the ones that care. Yet the kids do not seem to care.
Yeah, the problem is, again, all these it's kind of cooked because all these moms are raising the kids. There's no discipline at home. So, like, how do you have a kid? Like, when you have a bad kid, there's just not much you can do. As a teacher, I mean, you see them during the day, but they go home at night. They're in daycare. They have, like, all these different caretakers. I mean, it's a lot for a kid.
They are lacking basic skills of life across the board. Reading, writing, math. I just don't know. I have a son who is in 4th grade. He is 10 years old. Our biggest struggle with him has been spelling and his handwriting. I don't know what to say. I don't know what the answer is, but teaching in 2025 is no joke. It is not for the weak. And all teachers out there, elementary, middle, and high school, I want to hear from you. How are you doing it? And can you keep doing it?
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of simpy. Our school went along 90% analog and phones are only between classes. That has made all the difference. Yeah, I mean, middle school in Illinois, I have an amazing kids in a district and supportive parents. I just hope I get my tenure and can make a career in my district. I'm wanting to quit. It's horrible. Dying over, it's like there's men actually dying at work, and we still will say we're dying with the kids. And then we say we're nurturing. It's like even the people that work with the kids hate kids.
We need to start leaving children behind. People don't understand what it used to feel like when
He actually makes a good point, but sadly, it's hard to fail children when you can't give nothing less than a 50. The new 0 is now 50. You can come in here every day, not do not do squat, and earn a 50. And if I try to fail you, do you know the loads and loads of paperwork and the process I have to take to do it?
Let's face it, free speech is a myth. Large social media companies reserve the right to judge and punish any content creators they see fit without due process or warning. How do I know? Because I was demonetized for a year and a half and I had to work my way back from the bottom to where I am today. One thing that my experience taught me is to never rely on one platform for my livelihood again, which is why I created my own website and app, the Audacity Network. Unlike the larger platforms that are bogged down by censorship and changing guidelines, the Audacity Network is an open platform run by me for my supporters. For just $10 a month, you can join a community that can speak their mind and get first access to present and future projects. It's also a place to find my old content, as well as to get access to live streams and videos you can only find on my website. So go to theaudacitynetwork.com to become a member, or go to the Apple Store and Google Store to download the app today. I'll see you there.
You could literally come in here, do like 3 homework assignments, make a 70 on the test, and you will pass. It's almost impossible. The state has made it impossible to fail children. Why?
Yeah, again, when you take away consequences, people don't do work. It's so simple. It's so simple.
I don't know. It's ridiculous at this point. So we want to fail them, but you literally can't. It's impossible.
we need to start leaving children.
Yeah, I do think some kids, you redo a year, it's embarrassing, but at least you learn the material. All right, let's see.
Sorry, happy Tuesday. I was going to do a buzzword vocabulary. There is a more pressing issue we need to talk about here in the education world. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Here's the issue. At the beginning of the school year, I had 7 caddies, and I have 7 tables in my classroom. In the caddies, I put 6 highlighters, 4 pencils. I put in a stick a pack of sticky notes. The reason why I only put 4 pencils is because a lot of the kids already had their own pencils, so the pencil was just there. If they didn't have a pencil, they have access to pencils. Because again, a lot of the kids brought their own pencils and they prefer to use their own pencils. That's fine with me. So for the first few weeks of school, everything was going great. They checked the caddies. We had 6 highlighters. We had 4 pencils. In the last few weeks of the school year, maybe the last month, I have been checking these caddies. I have kids that are taking the pencils, taking the highlighters. These are the highlighters they have different colors, right? Taking these highlighters, they come in all these.
Probably in a black area. 75% of Black women are single moms. So, they're going to have no discipline at home. Even my dog listens better to my dad, my brother, or my boyfriend. My freaking dog. Can you imagine, with a kid? It's the same reason why panels are very difficult for me to control, because I do not have the voice a man does. Even though my voice is kind of deep, to be honest, I've gotten that. I think also talking for 2 years straight has lowered it by an octave. But yeah.
Different colors. And they're taking this piece of the highlighter, they're twisting it off and throwing it across the room. Why? I have kids that are taking my pencils. These are the pencils that they have, mechanical pencils, because I get it. I like mechanical pencils, right? Over regular pencils. These are the pencils that are in their caddies. They're taking the erasers out and using them for other things, and then putting my pencils back into the caddy without the erasers and taking all the lead out. They're breaking my pencil. You see this pencil? It doesn't work. I'm exhausted. It is October. I'm exhausted. I'm genuinely ready to stop teaching. Because why are y'all not teaching y'all's children how to take care of things that are not theirs? I don't understand. I told my students yesterday, I said, let me tell you something. I'm not giving you anything else. I said, I gave y'all sticky notes for writing notes and taking notes in your novels. I gave y'all pencils. I gave y'all highlighters. And what have y'all done with my stuff? Destroyed it. I'm not giving you anything else. I'm exhausted. All the things I gave them were things either I bought or was donated by my family. And y'all are going to sit here and destroy the things that I'm giving you for your class, for work. I teach English. You need highlighters. You need highlighters to highlight in your novels. But I'm not giving you any more highlighters. The level of apathy, the level of I don't care from these kids is ridiculous.
Gen Z kids are different. It'll be interesting to see what the next 2 generations are like growing up in like a very social media world. It's interesting. I swear, I've been impressed with pretty much every Gen Z guy I've met. They seem to have way more going for them than the girls. The girls are pretty unimpressive, but they're still, young people are so willing to learn that I do think they'll figure it out. I just think their canon events will be later in life.
This is my 5th year teaching. And every year, I have certain kids, but this year has been the year that has really absolutely solidified my decision to quit teaching. I said, after this year, I'm done. I'm going to find something else. It is ridiculous. Hey, y'all, happy.
All right. Yeah, so even the teachers are saying that these kids aren't being raised right. And the challenge is the mothers, they just have no discipline at home. So on one hand, I could see the teachers being accurate in describing the rambunctiousness of the children. On the other hand, women always complain. So it's like, what do we believe anymore? Not women. Anyways, thanks for watching. Go to theaudacitynetwork.com if you want to support me, because God only knows how long I'll be here. I am pretty scared of getting kicked off. I won't lie. Anyways, if you can, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.